Hi, good morning everyone. I'm JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia, and today is day 82 of Mindful Morning Meditation. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope you had a good weekend. So let's do some stretching as we're waiting for everyone to tune in. Let's stretch our arms first. Okay, feel the stretch along your upper arm and breathe in and out slowly. Okay, let's change arms. It's important to feel the stretch along your arm. Stretch them so that when you're meditating, you will not be feeling any cramps. Okay, let's stretch the back. Breathe in and out slowly. Turn the other way. Okay, let's stretch the neck. Tilt to one side. Breathe in and out slowly. Remember to always breathe through your nose. And tilt the other way. All right, feel the stretch. Okay, tilt your head downwards. And tilt your head towards the back. All right, and we are done with our stretching. Let's see who's here this morning with us. Hi, morning Emily, Jillian, Iman, Jenny, morning Dr. Hank. And who else? The rest I cannot see you, so. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. Let's do the 9-round breathing meditation. Okay, so if you're seated on the floor, make sure that you are on a cushion. You're sitting at the edge of the cushion, and if you're seated on a chair or sofa, please sit at the edge as well. All right, and we'll do the 9-round breathing meditation now. Put your left hand out, thumb down. Wrap your thumb with your fingers. Put your left fist under your right armpit. Right hand on your left nostril. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Change hands. right palm out, thumb down, wrap your thumb into a fist, put your right fist under your left armpit, left hand over your right nostril and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take your time. Both palms on your thighs, relax and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay, and we are done. Great. Hi, Cochran, Nancy, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I hope everyone had a good rest. And we'll start the day with this meditation of 45 minutes. So if you've just joined, remember to stretch so that you don't get any cramps. Okay, and after the meditation, do share with me your experience because we've now reached the 45-minute, the 45 minutes threshold. So it will be, I would like to hear from you. How was your experience? Are you struggling? How's your experience of always pulling your mind, and focus, on your breathing and the entire process. Okay, so that when I hear from you, I'll be able to gauge where you all are. Okay, so and of course with the you can share your gratitude journal as well. And for you, and for those of you who have not started your gratitude journal, please do so because remember, we have to train ourselves to look at all the blessings, all the positive aspects of our lives, and it's very important to do that, so that when we look at things, we will be able to appreciate and be grateful for all the things that we are blessed with and not take them for granted. And when we do that long enough, you will notice that you become much happier. All right? Because happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. You either choose to be happy now or not. So that is the key. All right? So that's why it's very, very important to train ourselves to be grateful, train ourselves to be mindful of all the things that we have, around us that most people in the world, do not have at all. All right, so please, please, please do that. All right, so let's get started with the 45 minutes. Today we have Raj Kumar here. He helps me in maintaining Kechara Forest Retreat. So today I'm training him to operate the camera and also to help us keep the time. Okay, so thank you very much for Raj Kumar this morning. All right, so we'll start with 45 minutes if everyone is ready. We'll get started. Let me have a drink first. And we're going to start. Okay, Raj Kumar, so when the time is almost up, let me know. Then, yeah. All right, so let's start. Now, sit at the edge of your cushion. Don't worry, I will tell you. He's very excited. He keeps wanting to press. the timer, I'll let you know. So sit at the edge of the cushion. If you're on the floor, okay, again, you do not need to sit full lotus. Okay, you can do like what I do, whatever is comfortable for you. You can try to do the full lotus, and if you need to adjust to do the half lotus later on, you can do that. Okay, full lotus, remember, the two legs folded up. Okay, what I'm doing is not even a half lotus, because a half lotus is like this, where my foot is all the way up to my thighs. Okay, so I'm doing it this way. Okay, you can train yourselves to do that. I think for now, just sit in whatever way you are comfortable in. All right, so if you're on a chair or a sofa, sit at the edge of your chair or sofa and make sure that your feet are planted flat onto the floor. If your feet are dangling, make sure you have a cushion underneath so that your feet, both feet, rest flat onto the cushion. Okay, that's very important. All right, and again, your palm up or down, doesn't matter. Or even like this, left hand at the bottom, right hand over your left hand. All right, and we shall start with the 45-minute single pointed meditation. Again, remember, it's about being mindful when the thoughts arise, emotions arise, you hear a sound, you have aches and pains, you have itches, you bring your focus back to the breath. And remember to focus on the sensation around the nostril area when the air goes in and out. Focus on the sensation of the air at your nostril area as it goes in and as it goes out. Okay? Whether you have a monkey mind today, doesn't matter. Just practice bringing your focus back. And you'll be very good at it in no time. All right, so here we go. And 3, Rachawan, ready? 3, 2, 1. Start. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in the healing white light. Fill your entire body with this healing white light. And as you breathe out dark smoke representing all your anxiety, stress, anger, confusion, aches and pains, your illnesses. Breathe out all the negativity. Every time you breathe in, take your time and visualize white healing light. Fill your body in this white healing light from the top of your head to the tip of your fingers, to the tip of your toes. You feel very relaxed and very calm. Focus on the nostril area when you breathe in and out. Focus on the sensation of the air entering your nostril and when you breathe out through your nostrils. open your eyes halfway. You can close them, but make sure you do not fall asleep. You're very relaxed and very calm. Just focus on the nostril area. Notice the sensation at the outer ring of your nostril as you breathe in and out. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Bring your focus back to your breath at the nostril area. Watch your aches and pains, the itch. Bring your focus back to the nostril area. If you hear a sound, watch the sound, and again bring your focus back to the breath at the nostril area. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Bring your focus back to your breath and the nostril area. You're very, very calm and very, very relaxed. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, aches and pains. Watch the sounds and bring your focus back to your breath at the nostril area. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Bring your focus back to the breath at the nostril area. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're done. Okay, do share with me your experience of today's 45-minute single-pointed meditation. And as you are writing, I will share with you what I wrote in my gratitude journal yesterday. I wrote that I'm grateful to have a mobile phone to keep in communication with my colleagues in the rest of the world. I'm grateful for the new nasal spray to help me breathe better. And number 3, I'm grateful for being able to take care of rescued dogs and cats. How about you? What are you grateful for? As you're writing, I will also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for today's program. The first sponsor is Anonymous. Dedication, dedicated towards all beings, liberation from suffering, and attainment for pure compassion and wisdom. The second sponsor for today is Corinne Tan, dedication for Tan Wu Bi. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. And if you'd like to sponsor our online programs, please do so, because it will definitely help us sustain our online programs. Okay, so let's see. I'll read out to you all a wisdom quote from this book called 108 Ways to Grab My Apples by my teacher, Tam Rinpoche. Okay, today's quote is this: do not waste your whole life on just making money and pretending you'll be secure. It never happens. Stop believing in illusions. I repeat, do not waste your whole life on just making money and pretending you'll be secure. It never happens. Stop believing in illusions. So what is it trying to say here? There are many times when we think that when we make a lot of money, we will feel secure. And you see, we need to realize this. Security is a state of mind as well. Whether we feel secure or not, it's all in the mind. Many people who have money feel very insecure. Because why? They feel that people are always out there to cheat them, to get, they feel insecure that with all that money that they have, they will lose it. So whether or not you have money or not, it's all in the mind. All right, so it's not saying stop making money. It's just saying that if you're going to make money thinking that it will give you that sense of security that you are looking for, perhaps you think, oh yeah, with money, I don't have to think of my sustenance, I don't have to think of my medical and all that, and I'll feel secure. More insecurities will arise. That's my point. More insecurities will arise. So it is not about making money or not making money. It is the fact that having the thought that money will bring us security is an illusion. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, let's see what you have to share. Oh, hi Wubi. Hi Kristen. Hi Kristen. Hi Sofan. Melissa. Hi Gayatri. Thank you very much for tuning in. Gayatri is my kindergarten friend. Can you imagine? Kindergarten friend. We've known each other since we were 3 years old. So we've been friends for 40 over years. And she's one of she's a renowned classical Indian dancer. She teaches in Malaysia, and she has followers all over the world. And she used to dance for us in my home when we have parties when we were young. So I'm very happy that Gayatri is able to tune in and join us. Thank you very much, Gayatri. Cindy, I'm grateful to have a steamboat dinner with family members yesterday. That's wonderful, Cindy. Dr. Hank, grateful to, what is WFH? In Bentong this 2 weeks. What is WFH, Dr. Hank? Grateful to volunteer in KFR yesterday and grateful to stay safe. Yiman. In today's session, I realized this habituation of mine as certain thoughts keep surfacing. I tend to think on what, why, and how certain people are doing in certain situations. For example, the current global pandemic in the country, wondering why the cases in certain state in the country is so high. How is the health authorities handling it? Is it effective, etc.? When something happens to some people that I know of, I also tend to think, what is it that they are going through? How's their emotion? Why do they act in that manner, etc.? Realize I have a busybody mind. Thank you, Yiman, for sharing that. Well, I guess perhaps you like to analyze, yeah? You like to analyze, and yeah, so my question to you is, what is your intention of analyzing all this? What's your intention? So again, we need to be very, very clear with our intention. When we are not clear with our intention, we tend to be distracted, be it analyzing, be it doing other things that you're supposed to do. So that's a form of distraction. That's a form of distraction. Always be clear of what our intention is. If you're clear of intention and analyzing other people's way of thinking is a method towards realizing your intention, then it's fine. But if if analyzing what other people are doing and why this, why that, doesn't bring you closer to realizing your intention, then that is a distraction. That is a distraction. Okay, I hope that makes sense, Iman. Dr. Hank, work from home. Okay, got it. Thank you, Dr. Hank. Wubi, I still have to work hard towards the 45 minutes. For me, 30 minutes just nice for now. Nevertheless, felt calm and relaxed. Thanks, JP. Grateful for still having a job after hearing news of my relatives losing jobs in this pandemic. Definitely. Many people have lost jobs during this pandemic, and many people have been getting pay cuts. And if you own your business, then you also notice that many of you guys are also not having projects. Okay, business is taking a huge toll as a result of this pandemic. Again, it depends on which industry you're in. Some people are doing well, most people are not doing that great. All right, so yes, so be grateful that you're still okay and that you are able to pay your bills. Mubi, it's fine because when I was meditating today with you all, the last 10 minutes, my mind, a lot of thoughts were coming up for me. A lot of thoughts, up and down, and again, I had to focus real hard on the nostril area. You see, that's why when we meditate for 45 minutes, the last few 10, 15, 20 minutes will tend to be more challenging because we are not used to sitting and calming the mind and not thinking about anything, but just focus for such a long duration, okay? For such a long duration. That's why after a while, the mind goes back to its automatic self, which is, to start thinking of this, that. So Wubi, I'm glad that you've noticed where your limit is, which is 30 minutes. Now, push yourself by focusing even harder on the nostril area after the 30 minutes. Okay, so for the last 15 minutes, that's where you need to put in more effort to focus on the nostril area. Okay, that's the real work. Give yourself a few more weeks. If you are doing this on a daily basis, then you will improve even faster. But if you're only doing during the weekends with me, then you need a few more weeks to get used to it. All right? So it's the effort it's the baby steps that we're taking that is going to help you improve on your focus. So that is very good news for you, Ruby. I'm very happy for you that you've realized your threshold. Coglan, I overcame a few thresholds to concentrate. Thoughts still arise. Towards the middle of the session, I experienced some sort of elevation in being energized by white lights. Deep focusing and concentration is key. However, a strange experience arose this morning. A certain mantra kept being played in my mind, and I combined it with focusing on the white lights. Is this okay? I kind of balanced the mantra being played in my mind and lights going into the nostrils and black smoke coming out. You can do that, but I think for now, focus on the breath. The mind playing, if your mind is playing a certain mantra, it's because you have been reciting the mantras quite a lot, and it's stuck in your mind. And it's getting out of control for you. So for this exercise, it will be even more beneficial if you just not focus on the mantra, because you see the mantra's playing in your mind is a thought. So watch the thought, watch the mantras that's playing in your mind, and bring your focus back to your breath. Okay, Coglan? So notice how thoughts of mantras keep arising. For me, there was a few seconds where there was this particular song that I was listening to this past week that keeps coming up because I kept listening to the song. So I watched that song that's being played in my mind, and I brought that focus back to my breath. Okay, and even though I was focusing on my breath, I kept hearing in my mind the song that kept playing. But after that, it was gone. It was gone. Okay, so yes, those are thoughts. Okay, so I'm glad that you shared with us about this experience. Coglan, gratitude. Great. Water supply interruption was very brief last night, and for the workers working overtime to fix leaking pipe. Able to participate in this morning's meditation. Wonderful, Coglan. Corinne, grateful that blood test results came out good. Getting better with less thoughts, but still struggling 45 minutes. Maximum is 30 minutes or so. Same thing with Wubi. Yeah, Corinne, same thing. Notice, be happy that you notice that your threshold is 30 minutes. So when you start to struggle beyond that, focus even more, put in more effort to focus on the nostril area. Okay, give yourself some time, it's okay. Bring your focus back to the nostril. That's why I kept saying bring your focus back to the nostril area. And that is where the real work is happening for both of you. So fun, me too, I'm struggling with 45 minutes. Yeah. Okay, the struggle, quote unquote, the struggle that you're experiencing means that you are stretching your focus. You're stretching your focus. All right, you're pushing yourself to actually go beyond your comfort zone. Okay, so you're challenging your comfort zone and you're actually operating out of your comfort zone. So you're stretching it now. So that is wonderful, wonderful news. All right, I hope that makes sense. So be happy that you're at that level now, that you're actually pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Okay, do we have any more questions before we end today's session? Any questions on today's quote, perhaps? Any questions? Okay, I guess not. All right, so I had a very good session with all of you today, and if you do have any questions that may arise throughout the week, you know, write it down somewhere, and then when we have our sessions during the weekends, you're most welcome to ask me. All right, so now with the CMCO, which is the Conditional Movement Control Order, there is a partial lockdown in Malaysia. So please be vigilant with the SOP, wear your mask, practice social distancing and sanitizing your hands with soap or sanitizer. Just practice good hygiene. I think that's very, very good in general. Okay, that's very good in general. So, and well, there's nothing much to do outside, so that is another blessing. It's time to spend more effort into training our mind. Okay, I see it as a blessing. All right, so on that note, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you guys next weekend. All right, take care. Bye-bye.